Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LBBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yep, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, what's good, everybody? Salute to all y'all for tapping on in. Y'all already know what it is with me, man. Appreciate everybody that's going to join the stream, man. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all in the building. And we back, man. And, bro, courtroom went crazy, man. Diddy's in trouble, bro. I've already told you guys this 1,000 times. I can't say it 1,000 more times. He is in major trouble. It is a bad situation, and he is looking very bad. Shout out to the sister Victoria in the Cash App with a $25 donation. Salute to you, ma'am. Also, shout out to Nikita Armstead in the Cash App with a donation. Also, shout out to Vivian in the Cash App with a donation. Also, salute to, let me see who this is. Alicia in the Cash App with a donation. I appreciate you. Shout out to Malcolm in the Cash App with a donation. Salute to you, brother. Also, shout out to let me see who else this is. Brielle. I apologize. Salute to you. Ariana, salute to you. And also, shout out to Kevin Oakley in the Cash App with a donation. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all want to donate? The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Y'all already know what it is. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Man, bro, today has been a crazy day, you guys. As man, oh man, oh man. They played those tapes in court to the jury, and the word is the jury is absolutely disgusted with Diddy. And not only that, they allowed the people in the that's in the courtroom to hear some of the freak offs. And boy, they said they heard booty clapping. They say they heard booty clapping on that videotape. And they heard her ask Diddy for a condom. Man. Bro, it's crazy, man. They allowed the people to hear the booty clapping and her asking Diddy for a condom, man. Oh, man, bro. And they was playing the tapes for the entire jury, man. Oh, my God, bro. I was talking to one of my people. That's why it took so long. I was talking to one of my people that's in the courthouse, man. They actually played the tape for the jury, bro. They played the tapes for the jury, bro. Unbelievable stuff, man. And I was just told it was a scene in there. You know what I'm saying? It was a scene. It was a sight to be seen in there. As when they played those tapes, man, it just made everybody feel away, man, that was in that courtroom, especially the ones who was able to watch the tapes, because everybody that was in the courtroom, they said, was not able to watch the tapes, just the jury. You know what I'm saying? And so just absolutely crazy. And but they did let the people that was in the courtroom hear snippets of that tape. And they heard the victim ask for a condom, which is, I mean, bro, she asked for the condom. You know what I mean? And so, you know, man, cheeks clapping, and Diddy, man, bro, this dude, he destroyed himself. This man recorded his own work and destroyed himself. He can't blame nobody but himself. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? He's out of here, bro. Now, also, and Diddy's lawyers are frustrated by this too. I'm hearing that Diddy's lawyers are just, man, they ain't right about this, bro. So they came back in the courtroom, y'all. And again, salute to everybody supporting the channel. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to donate, y'all can. Cash App, PayPal link pinned at the top. Salute to everybody. Appreciate the work we putting in over here too to bring y'all top level content. And so the government said this afternoon we're going to be showing some more. They show some more explicit exhibits and binders, so not on counsel screens, but counsel can come up and see them. So the judge says, yeah, okay, bring the witness and the jury in. So they played some more just now in the courtroom, some more videos of Diddy and this girl and another man. And I guess the girl was the girl was getting her cheeks piped out. You know, her cheeks piped out by the sex worker, and Diddy was according to her behind the sex worker, doing whatever man. This is nasty, man. I mean, bro. Oh my God, I can only imagine what it smelled like in there, bro. But anyways, though, yeah. So the government says they asked Cassie, "Have you seen this man?" And she said that Diddy brought him out to our hotel room in L.A. She said, I was in a robe and lingerie, the whole wardrobe I usually had. She said, so she keeps talking about that wardrobe that she had. And I'm telling y'all what it's going to add up to. Her continuously talking about that wardrobe she had is going to end up with her. And I'm telling y'all this is going to happen. It's going to end up with her. Hold on one second, y'all. It's going to end up with her. Hold on, you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. God. Good God. Hold on, you guys. Man. Booty clapping everywhere, bro. Lord have mercy. God. Anyways, though. So, it's gonna end up with her being in that hotel room in New York. I promise y'all this. So it says the government says what happened in the living room of the suite. She said, I knew this was something I could not fake. The government said, what did you mean? She said, I was repulsed by him. She said, I tried for 30 minutes and I told Diddy, can I talk to you in the bedroom? There, I told him I can't. I tried again, but no. I told Sean, I'm sorry. And she said, how did Diddy respond? Said the government. She said Diddy was agitated that she didn't want to sleep with this guy. He must have been a nasty dude. And so the other man came, she said. And the government said, did Diddy talk to you first? She says, nope. They said, who is this? They said, this is a man I met in New York. I told him I didn't want to go to New York if it was just to set me up with a man. He said, no, one-on-one. So I went. So she said Diddy told her it was going to be a one-on-one. So that's why she went. The government says, did you get Wi-Fi on the plane? She says, yeah. And she says, Diddy sent me a text. Do you want entertainment tonight? The government said, how did you feel? I said, disappointment. My thought of seeing my lover was shot down. The government says, where did you go in New York? She says, to the Trump Hotel. Bro, they stayed in the Trump Hotel, bro. And then Jane says, I saw the assistant setting up the room with red lights for a hotel night. I took this photograph, right? And they showed the photograph to the whole jury. Lord have mercy, this nigga Diddy, man. Bro, this nigga Sean Diddy Combs, man. You know, and this is why I always tell girls, never sell your soul, man, because you put yourself in these situations and you regret it. And when it all comes back up, you regret it, and you are absolutely just devastated at yourself. You know what I'm saying? When all of these things come out in the end, you feel humiliated by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You feel humiliated by what you did. And, you know, you don't feel good about any of the stuff. You just feel like shit, you know? And it's sad. It really is. It's sad. You feel like shit. You feel like you ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really a sad situation to when you sit back and think about it. Also, shout out to Rosie in the Cash App with a donation. Salute to you. She came through with a $40 donation. I appreciate it. She says, Diddy doesn't love anybody. Yeah, he loves himself. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and shout out to Latina Nubiana with the donation. Says, thanks for standing as a real man. For those who can't, you understand what it looks like. Oh, you already know. Salute to you. She came through with a 20 spot. Appreciate you. Right? And so now, oh my Jesus. They showed it on the screen. The hotel night that she said that was being set up. She actually had a picture, y'all. And so they showed that on the screen to the entire jury. They gonna nail his ass to the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Man, I just got a message, man. I just got a message. They told me that the jury is disgusted with Diddy. I told y'all this shit, man. All that laughing and stuff. Everybody was like, I'm worried about the jury ticket. I told you I ain't worried about this shit, bro. I already told y'all that. I just got a message again. The jury is disgusted with this nigga, bro. Everybody in the courtroom looking at Diddy like he ain't shit, bro. Like, bro, anything his lawyers did to like build momentum, that shit was all torn down. I told people. Everybody thought that everybody thought it was Cassie that was the main victim. She ain't. They got bigger fish to fry than Cassie. Cassie was the setup. That's what I told people. So when you came and denied Cassie, they bring something bigger than Cassie. So the government says, what happened next? She says, I told Diddy, I don't want to do this. She said he was just super defensive. The government said, she says, on the way back to the room, Diddy gave me a pill. She said, what was it? She said it was X. She said, I took it. The man in the room, we had a small talk. I let the man touch my leg a little bit. I took Diddy to the bedroom and told him, bro, I can't do this. The government said, how did Diddy react? She said he was agitated. She said, I called another performer. The government said, why? She said, that's a hard question. At that point in the relationship, I knew that's what Diddy would want. The government said, was Sean paying your rent? She said, yes. The government said, did he mention it? Objection, says the defense. The judge says, what's the time frame? The government says, was this after Sean started paying your rent? She said, yes. She said, I called Sly. He was excited. He flew to New York that night from Atlanta. They're showing the sex trafficking. It's over with. And they're showing this transportation of prostitution. It's a wrap. The government said, what happened? She said, it was nice. We had sex in front of Sean, in front of Diddy at the Trump Hotel. Damn. Diddy was doing all this in the Trump Hotel. Man. She said they had sex in front of Diddy. Diddy was letting these niggas pipe her out. Man, dog. They got to get all those sex workers to come in there because of this nigga Diddy. Take plea deals. All of them got to take pleas so they all don't get fucking locked up with Diddy. All them sex workers facing up to 10 years. Make it make sense. They all facing up to 10 years. So they got to get all those sex workers to take immunity. Or if they don't, they getting charged with them. And they going to prison. Federal prison. Because of this nigga Sean Diddy Combs. Crazy work, man. Shout out to Janelle in the Cash App. She coming through with a $40 donation. Salute to you. Man. Oh, man, oh, man. It's just, it's very, very, very sad. It really is. The whole situation is. The whole situation is, man. All right, you guys. So, damn, dog. She said that me and Diddy had to go our separate ways, but I didn't want Sly to feel like we were just leaving him. So cash was brought to the front desk for him by an assistant. They said, which one? She said, Joey. More assistants. Diddy's done, bro. More people helping in the crimes. I told y'all, they gonna cook this nigga. I told y'all, it's over with, bro. The niggas try to tell me, nigga, bro, I'm telling everybody, they got the nigga dead to rights. Y'all think the feds gonna waste their time bringing this shit? This nigga, this dumbass nigga Diddy going to court. Everybody gonna testify against this nigga. This nigga got the whole fucking, we ain't even heard of Joey yet. You got all these goddamn going co-conspirators, all of them, that Diddy got rammed up now. Literally. They all got to come to court and testify against this nigga now. All of them. That's crazy work. So now they're gonna put Joey on the stand, and Joey is gonna admit that he did that he assisted and aided in paying the prostitute. Bro, now, or if he don't do that, he going to prison. Effing with Diddy. Effing with Diddy. But you got this one running around here talking about some, man, they all lying on Diddy, man. Hey, man, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Not even going, these dudes is clowns, bro. It gets to a point, you guys, it's embarrassing, man. To watch people try to defend that dude, man, bro, it's ultra embarrassing, man. To watch anybody defend that dude, bro. That dude is a sick weirdo, man. He is a sick weirdo, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling everybody that's listening to this video what it is. That man is a sick weirdo, bro. No respect for a dude like that, man, because at the end of the day, bro, you don't put everybody's situation at risk. Diddy have put everybody's situation around him. All these people, all the sex work, everybody, all these people don't got jammed up effing with Diddy. Crazy. And that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. Sad situation, man. That's what happened, man. Bro. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. Let me see something, you guys. Hold on one second. So it says, she said that Joey, one of his assistants. Hold on, y'all. I had to sneeze. Excuse me, y'all. Man, I had to sneeze, man. Shout out to Vicky in the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you, baby. And shout out to the brother Darius Robinson in the Cash App with the donation. He said, ain't this a pimping charge to add to this? Nah, man. This is just nasty ass Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? If Diddy was gonna do it like that, he should have just kept it in the streets. This dude doing this shit with everyday working people. Period, bro. That nigga is a fanatic. Bro, so he using all the people that's working in his businesses. This is the dumbest dude on planet Earth. That's why I can't understand why anybody would defend this bum. At all. Right? I don't understand it. Right? Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me see something. Hold on one second, y'all. Right? All right, you guys. So, as I said to y'all, man, somebody sent me a message, you guys. My bad. Somebody important sending me messages right now about this. And I'm trying to give y'all the information as I see it. All right, you guys. So it says, they use Joey, man. And they said, in this man, she said, I had sex with this guy in front of Diddy. Man, dog. The government said, in another, she says, yeah, a Spanish buff guy. He was a bit odd. She said, I felt he was pulling out this scent to smell during sex. I don't know. The government said, in front of Diddy? She was like, yeah. The government said, another? She said, yeah, he had another guy too. A guy who looked more European at La Hermitage. She said, we had sex twice. That's crazy. He had this girl. Man, man, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy work, bro. That nigga, man. Bro, that's crazy. That's a nasty ass nigga, man. Bro, so the government says, you saw cash during these hotel nights? Where? She says, yeah, in the drawer and on the nightstand. The government says, when Diddy ran out of cash, what did he do? She says he made a phone call to his security assistants, Christina Coram, and cash would appear. The government said, how much? She says, a good amount, putting Christina Coram in the play. Christina Coram going to prison for all this time for dealing with this nigga Diddy. She's a dumb too. Period. This woman on straight up, her testimony have put all these people into play as co-conspirators without a shadow of a doubt. You got multiple people that put these people into play, bro. They motherfucker going to prison, bro. The government says, to whom did Diddy hand cash? She says, to Paul, to Don, He pay at the end. The government says, what would Diddy say before he brought out his iPhone to record? She said nothing, or it's just for me, he would say. The government said, did Diddy sometimes act different? She said, sometimes happy, sometimes not. That nigga's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy, bro. He's crazy. 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 Crazy work, bro. And you know they're going to try and come back something disgusting. Man, Lord have mercy, bro. Yo, they got a picture of Diddy online with a whole pack of hot dogs. They got a picture of Diddy on the internet with a whole pack of hot dogs, smiling, looking at the hot dogs. Oh my God, bro. They destroying Diddy, bro. They destroying Diddy, man. They are destroying Diddy online. Bro, this is not fair, bro. This is not fair, brother. They are absolutely cooking Diddy online. I would show the picture, but that's a crazy picture, bro. Man. Well, everywhere Diddy Combs, man. I got spots in the whip, the stuff chrome that would have helped Puff Combs. Dog. Bro. Just a disgusting individual, man. Super nasty. Right? And they ain't had them no little hot dog. They had some big sausages on the table that Diddy was looking at, bro. That's crazy. Bro, the internet is undefeated, bro. The internet is undefeated, y'all. Undefeated is the internet. The government says, what directions did Diddy give you? She said to put baby oil on him and to touch myself. The government says, when you knew the camera was on you, how did you react? She said it was just part of it. The government said, did Diddy ever record you while not on drugs? She said, nope. The government says, did you act like you enjoyed it? She says, yes. The government says, why? She says, I wanted to put on a good show. The government says, what fantasy talk did you engage in? She says, so much. Role play. A fantasy. I'm sorry. There's just so many memories. He would create characters. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. So, let me hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. All right, you guys. Hold on. All right, you guys. Hold on. All right. My bad, y'all. All right, y'all. So they said, did you act like you enjoyed it? She was like, yeah. They said, why? She said, I wanted to put on a good show. They said, what type of fantasy talk did y'all engage in? She said, so much role play, a fantasy. I'm sorry. There's just so many memories. She said that Diddy would create characters for her. This nigga Diddy is crazy. She said that nigga would just create characters for her. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. What the man? Man, this nigga right here, man. Bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got a problem going on right now. I got a problem right now. Hold on, you guys. All right, hold on, y'all. This dude is a goddamn clown, man. I ain't never seen a clown this damn stupid, man. Come on, man. Bro, what? Bro. Come on, bro. You gotta use your mind, man. Man. Shut up, nigga, man. Shut your ass up, man. Y'all niggas doing dumb shit, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's clown shit, bro. Why you go? Hold on. Why y'all gonna do that? Why y'all gonna do that shit right beside the fucking cars, man? Y'all see all them cars parked out there, then you gonna do that shit right there, bro? Use your brain, nigga. Ah, man. It's them workers outside, man. How the hell you gonna put a whole big ass goddamn on a machine to plunge into the ground and you got it out there beside the cars? You ain't even trying to say, hey, look, let me get the keys, yo, so I can move the cars. and then do the work. You doing the work, and it's rocks and stuff coming from the big machines that the construction workers is using, blasting the car windows and stuff, man. Imagine if somebody went to your house and they changing the whole line outside and they start doing work, don't even tell you. Don't even tell you that they doing work right beside your car. Meanwhile, you look outside, all I see is rocks and stuff from this big machine flying all over the place, hitting my car. Like, what? He'll talk about my bad, my bad. People ain't even working at them. People ain't even working at the. These people is people that's working for the government or whatever like that because they fixing the water lines across the street. If you fixing a water line, a big water line, in the middle of nowhere, how in the blue hell you ain't gonna tell me, hey, look, move your cars from right here, bro. So, you know what I'm saying, none of this stuff get on your cars. What? Then when I say something, oh, my bad, my bad. Bro, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, man. Yeah, I already did it right now and took pictures, man. Man got all the goddamn all the rocks and stuff and all that dirt and stuff coming up, hitting the cars and stuff like that. Ain't just my car either. The homie got two of his cars parked outside. He hitting his cars too. It's like 5 total cars parked out there. You gonna bring I'm talking about a big construction jam. You doing work. That junk plunging into the ground. Boom, boom, boom. And it's coming up and rocks is flying everywhere. That's crazy work. Man, let me get back to this video, man. My bad, y'all. All right, man. I'm back, man. I'm back, y'all. Man, I had to make sure my cars was moved, man. My bad, y'all. That John got me so mad right now, man. All I seen was rocks hitting the window, man. That's crazy as hell, man. How you gonna go outside somebody's crib doing construction work, got rocks flying there, and didn't even have enough common decency to say, hey, man, hey, y'all, we're gonna do some work out here. Can y'all move them cars from over there? Crazy work. And I just got the number of the company, too. I'm finna call the company, too. Man, let me get back to this, man. So the government say, I'm going to show you some exhibits, not on the council screens. How is this? She say, me and Don. The next one is me and Sly. The government says this. She says, that's me and Paul. Then me and Leo, Anton and myself. The government says, was Diddy present for all of these? She says, yes, he was. The government says, she says, I wore the stripper shoes the whole time. Then the government say, what would happen with the baby oil? She says, it would drip down in the shoes. I would try to keep my balance. The government said, did he ask you to get your nipples pierced? She said, yeah. She said he said it would turn him on. The government says, who set up your piercing appointment? She said, Christina Courtroom did. The government said, then? She said, they got caught on my lingerie and my nipples got infected. Lord have mercy, man. And I took them off. Oh my God, bro. That's just nasty, man. Oh man, I know that y'all hurt too. God. The government said, what did Diddy say? She said, Diddy said, where are my piercings? This is the last time I see you without them. Man, that nigga Diddy is sad, bro. That nigga made the girl wear the nipple rings with an infection in the nipples. God, this nigga is cold blooded. He said, it's the last time I see you without him. Bro, that nigga is cold. Bro, the government said, did your back hurt? She said, yeah, from bending over so much. Oh my God. Bro, I don't want to laugh, man. Bro, that's crazy. Diddy had this girl bending over for 18 hours getting bust open. Her back was hurting from... I don't want to laugh, bro. I don't want to laugh. Dog. This man had you bent over for 18 hours getting bust open that your back was hurting? Man, dog. God. Hey, yo, I don't want to laugh, man. Oh, my God. That nigga Diddy is the devil, nigga. That nigga is the devil, nigga. Reincarnated. That nigga the devil, dog. Hey, he said, can't stop, won't stop. That nigga the devil, bro. That nigga going to hell. He going to hell, man. Did he go to hell? Bro, this girl nipples got infected from the nipple rings. Did he told her, hey, this is the last time I see you without the nipples. Bro, that nigga going to hell, bro. He going to H-E double hockey stick, nigga. Nigga, a one-way, that nigga going first class, nigga. That's crazy. Then you got the girl bending over for 18 to 20 hours. Man, she said, man, my back hurt. She said, my back hurt from bending over so much. The government said, what else did you get sore? She said, man, my coochie. Oh, this nigga Diddy. This nigga Diddy's the devil, boy. This nigga's the devil. Oh, man, he had this girl getting bust open so much. Man, she said her coochie hurt, man. Oh, man, Diddy. Diddy, you ain't right. They annihilate Diddy online, bro. Oh, my God, man. Oh, man, bro. Oh, my God. Yes, and you can spell it out. H-E-L-L. That's where he going, nigga. Straight there, nigga. Ain't no other stops. That nigga got a one-way first-class ticket. Period, nigga. Man, the government said, did you tell Diddy? She said, nope. They said, why not? She said, man, I ain't want to indicate no negativity around that. Oh, boy, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Dog, ladies, this is a lesson to every lady listening to this video. If you think any woman wanted to do that, you're crazy, bro. For 18 straight hours? That's crazy. 18 to 20 straight hours? Man. No condom. And he finding niggas with the biggest Johnsons. was inspecting wood. That nigga going to hell, though. She said she was FaceTiming and then he made her put it on the big screen so he can see the size of these nigga wood. Oh, bro, that nigga had the niggas with the biggest woods. Got that on piping this joint out, man. That's crazy, man. Y'all don't see this? Man, this nigga going to hell, bro. Forget prison. Bro, prison is too good for this nigga, man. He gone, bro. He gone. I'm talking about gone. He gone straight to hell. I'm telling y'all this. This is for all y'all to learn this lesson, man. This dude got serious problems, man. Serious problems, man. He is a maniac. And I want everybody need to know that. This dude, Sean Diddy Combs, is a maniac, bro. Period. Maniac. And he got beyond. He got serious problems. And he must be stopped immediately. Think about how many other women dealing with Diddy went through this. And they ashamed to come forward and tell all this stuff. Because of how the whole world will look at them. Think about that. Because all the women that's coming out now, they're going to get demonized. But think about all the other women that went through this, dealing with this monster, bro. That nigga is horrible, bro. That nigga is the worst person in the world. I'm telling you right now, bro. That nigga is horrible, bro. He's horrible person, bro. Horrible person, man. Horrible person, man. He need his ass beat, bro. Real talk. Man, she said, yeah, she said her coochie hurt too. And she said, and she said she just didn't want to indicate any negativity around her, so she ain't even tell him. The government says, why did you keep going? She says, man, I ain't even sure. The judge is like, man, let me get a sidebar, man. And then the government says, do you have an estimate of how many times you told Diddy you didn't want to keep having those hotel nights? She says, I don't even have an estimate. The government says, did you write? She says, yeah. And sometimes I'd have the courage to text it to Diddy. Crazy work, bro. The government says, what did you see in your text, or what did you say in your text messages? She said that I had been texting since 2021 how I felt. The government said, what's this? She said, this is a text message. They put the text message on the screen, y'all. In front of the whole courthouse. In front of the whole courthouse. And it says, November 20th, 2021. Oh, man, bro. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, no, man. Shout out to the girl Jennifer in the PayPal with the donation. She said they should bend Diddy over and put, I can't even read that. What I'm going to do is, ma'am, I'm going to censor your comment. What I mean, I'm going to say it because you sent a $50 PayPal donation. I'm going to censor it because the donation you sent, but I'm going to say what you said. This woman said that basically they should do the same thing to Diddy, what he did to those women. And she wrote a long message. Dad, she said that, man, I'm just now thinking about that, what you just said. If they made Diddy get pounded out by huge, gigantic beefcakes, the same way he been, bro, man. She said he should suffer the same, bro, that's crazy. And she said it vulgarly, too. She's mad about that. I can see you mad, sister. Jennifer, I see you mad about that one. I can't even blame you. I can't even blame you, man. He might get, he might He might like that though. You feel me? That might be too pleasurable for him. Let me see. So, she says she texted him. They put it on the screen, y'all. The text message. So she says, I felt jealous. I saw he was doing things with another woman on the IG stories. Lord have mercy, man. And then, so think about this, y'all. Diddy's doing all this with all these sex workers, with all these other women. Diddy's doing all this and then going and being with other women. That nigga is a menace. He's a menace. Period, bro. He's a menace. You doing all this, and then you going on IG with other women. And now I got to go back and look at all the list of women Diddy dated. Lord have mercy, man. Think about how all the women Diddy dated in his life are feeling right now. Think about that. That's crazy. Think about I'm going to say it again. Think about all the other women that Diddy was dating. All of them. You ain't going to tell me he wasn't being nasty with them. You don't just turn this on and off. Man, absolutely disgusting. So the government said, why did you feel jealous if you knew Sean was dating another woman? She says, I came to do hotel nights with Don and Sly. Then he gives quality time to another woman? The government says, this next text. She says, I wrote, I needed a breather and a break from you. The government says, play this exhibit. It's a voice note with Diddy's voice. And Diddy says, she asked me to work out. This is the time you gonna be curse at me. I don't have a bunch of guy friends. Don't matter if I just effed her. Be sad, go crazy. I don't deserve being honest with someone. Man, hold on. So this is what Diddy said, y'all. Diddy said in this message, he said, she asked me to work out. This is the time you gonna be cursing at me? He said, I don't have a bunch of guy friends. Don't matter if I just effed her. Be sad. Go crazy if you want. I don't deserve being honest with nobody, with someone. Then the government says, how often does Sean call you crazy? She said, often he called me crazy. She said, it made me feel confused. The government says, what did you say? She said that she didn't just come to the gym. I don't even care who you're laying up with. I wanted that time with him, I said. You just want the hotel shit. The government says, what happened here? She says, I had sex with Leo. I was high. It made my partner happy, so I was okay with it. The government said, how many phones did Diddy use then? She says he used 2 phones. Diddy started dating another woman. He did a big birthday for her. The government said, how did you see it? She said, I seen it on IG. Crazy work, man. Shout out to Wake Up America with the donation. Says he's the dark tetrad personality type. Dark tetrad is psychopath, a sociopath, psychopath, narcissist, and sadistic. Very dangerous combinations. That's a fact. Bro, Diddy got something really wrong with that nigga, man. And shout out to Shadow Woman with the donation. She says Ticket is #1 in accurate news. Salute to you, man. But they try and say a nigga capping. No, I was never capping, nigga. Shout out to Tara Moses in the Cash App with the donation. Tara Moses says, Ticket, Diddy is the devil in 3D. You're the truth. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Something wrong with that dude, man. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, they ain't got one-way trip, bro. One-way trip, man. One-way trip, man. So the government says, what did you say? She said, I see what you're going for. I see what you are going for her. Why do you play me? Say she's just a business partner. Then you say she's spending money on you. How would you feel if I said a man is spending money on me? The government says, you wrote that? She says, I feel cheap. The government says, after your first hotel night in May of 2021 with Don, what did you do next? She says, on a yacht, out on a yacht. They said, when did you do it next? She said, out on the yacht. And they said, and later? She said, we would just sleep after hotel nights. The government says, and what did you write in this note? She says, I wrote, why am I just your freaky desires? She wrote all this. They got all this evidence. They got all this evidence, you guys. They got all this evidence, you guys. The government goes on to say, did you send this to Sean? She says, no, I did not have the courage. In this note, she says, I wrote, you were partying with another girl. You just want me for debauchery. I'm done being used by you. You trashing my house with dirty debauchery. I'm done, is what she wrote to Diddy. Lord have mercy, man. The government said, and what is this? She says, right after I sent my birthday, having sex with these men in the hotel room. Right after my birthday, she said she was sent to have sex with these men in the hotel room. She said Diddy went on a vacation with another girl he was dating. The government said, how did he respond to your text message? She said he wrote, I didn't tell her about your birthday. Wow. Boy, that nigga Diddy is a cold ass nigga, bro. Man, bro. I'll be damned, bro. That nigga Diddy was going hard in the paint, bro. Man. That nigga crazy, bro. That's crazy, dog. Nigga Diddy. Hey, man. Bro, man, this is unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable stuff, man. I love it when you scrambling and scraping, daddy. Oh, my God, bro. Sean Diddy Combs, man. Lord have mercy, man. This man Puff, man. Yeah, bro. He going to prison, bro. They gonna lock his ass up, man. They gonna lock his ass up. I got something to put that nigga under the jail, bro. That nigga going under the jail, my nigga. I hope y'all heard what I said too. That nigga going under the jail, nigga. No question about it. Yeah, they gonna make sure they lock his ass up for a long time. I mean, all you gotta do is look at Diddy. You know it's over with, bro. If you just look at Diddy, you guys, y'all know it's over with, man. He out of here, bro. He fried, bro. So, man. The government says, what did he write you next? They say that it looked like I had a nice birthday dinner with my girlfriends. The government said, who paid for that dinner? She said, Diddy did. The government said, but he was there? She said, nope. The government said, and here, when you said you were tired, she said, after 3 men. Bro, this man had 3 dudes running. Man, this nigga Diddy, man. Bro, this girl don't got banged out by goddamn probably over 2,000 dudes. God, dog, bro. Dog. Bro, realistically, Diddy probably don't have that girl banged out by like 2,000 dudes, y'all. Just think about how many dudes gave that girl the beefcake, man. No less. No less than how many, y'all? Oof. I'm a gangster Lena, y'all. Whoa. She probably had sex with no less than 300-400 men, 500 men. If she doing 3 a night, yo, that's crazy, man. If she's doing 3 a night, think about this, y'all. If she's doing 3 a night, like sometimes she said 4. If he's running 3 or 4 dudes through her a night and paying all of them, did he spend all his money on sex? This nigga spent all his money on sex. Yeah, man, he fried, bro. He definitely fried, brother. You said probably lost count, man. Listen, that nigga had to have lost count. You feel bad about the situation because, you know, at the end of the day, the person's still a human being, man. And it's just like, man, bro, to see people go through that and get that done, you know, it's just, you look at like, damn, dog, you know, you feel bad in a way. You really do. You feel bad. Wow, bro. You know, I pray she can mentally recover because it's gonna be hard to come back from putting your body through that type of abuse. I'm talking about through drug abuse and through sexual, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, sexual contact all that time. Your body had that much sexual, exploitation, man. Man, dog. And the whole world know? You telling the whole world? Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. This is a bad look for dude, man. Very bad look. And he was smiling because Gina didn't come. So he probably was thinking, yeah, I'm good. Gina didn't come. They can't really pile on me. Gina didn't come, man. They gonna suplex your ass, bro. Gina not coming don't matter. They already feel a way about you. So the fact that they already feel a way about Diddy, yeah, he out of here, bro. He can say as much as he want to say. It's not gonna get, past the fact that, you know, he's a sick dude, man. Hold on, y'all. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm good, I'm good. All right. Let's see what else they saying, y'all. Let me see what else they talking about, man. You know, and young ladies, y'all take this as a lesson. Learn. Y'all take this as a lesson. This should be a lesson to all the young ladies that's out there. You guys should see really what the truth is and how this thing really ends up for y'all. You know, this is why you never put yourself in this type of situation, young ladies. And I'm talking to all the young ladies that's out here listening to this video, man. You know, this is the lesson that you know, the money and the fortune and the fame and being in that position, that shit ain't worth it. It definitely ain't worth it, man. Definitely not worth it. I think people got to see that. I think people got to see that. It's not worth it. Hold on. My bad, you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me see. Damn, she done broke down crying again, y'all. This is crazy work, man. This girl done broke down again, man. Damn, bro. So she told Diddy that she said, I feel cheap. And so the government says, after your first hotel night in May of 2021 with Don, what did you do next? She said, I went out on a yacht. They said, and later? She said, we would just sleep after hotel nights. And the government says, and what did you write in this note? She said, I wrote, why am I just here for your freaky desires? Damn. The government says, did you send this to Sean? She says, no, I did not have the courage. The government says, in this note, she says, I wrote, you were partying with another girl. You just want me for the debauchery. I'm done being used by you. You're trashing my house with dirty debauchery. I'm done. The government says, and what was this? She says, right after I spent my birthday, right after I spent my birthday, right after my birthday, she said she spent time having sex with these men in a hotel room. She said Diddy went on a vacation with another girl he was dating. The government said, how did he respond to your text? She said he wrote that I didn't tell her about your birthday. The government says, what did he write to you next? She says that it looked like I had a nice birthday dinner with my girlfriends. The government said, who paid for that? She said, Diddy. The government says, but was he there? She said, nope. The government says, and here, when you said you were tired, she says, I was tired after 3 men ran through me. God, dog. The government says, what did he write to you here? She said, he wrote, I'm tired of you throwing sex in my face. Let's just be friends. Man, Diddy used this girl, threw her away. The government says, what do you think he meant? She says, anytime I brought up the hotel nights. The government said, what do you write? She says, are you really breaking up with me? She started crying. Damn. She says, you're the only man in my life. You took someone else's place I have dreamed out. I have dreamed of. The government said, where? I had dreamed out. The government said, where? She said, Turks and Caicos. The government says, what did he write? She said, he wrote, I'm tired of these long texts telling me what I'm doing wrong. I wrote, what am I doing wrong? Man, bro, that nigga Diddy is sad, bro. Damn. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Man, dog. Lord have mercy, man. Now the jury's out. The counsel told the girl, she said, I want to bring to the court's attention. Oh, shucks, y'all. Oh, shucks. All y'all that's on YouTube, that's out here putting this girl's name out here, they coming after y'all right now. I've seen a whole bunch of them. And the government says they're recording live streams right now of the people that's on YouTube that's out in that girl's name. Y'all in trouble, bro. They coming after all y'all's channels. All them people that's out there putting out that girl's name, they talking about it right now in the court. They said they're live recording them and they gonna sue all their asses. Bro, hey, and I know exactly who it is too. It's a bunch of them that did it. They can't delete them now. They said they already recorded them. They said they already recorded those channels. They gonna sue their ass. I already know who's doing it too. I know 3 major channels who did it. And they gonna go get that bread from them. Dog, man. Man, bro. Try to tell y'all this, man. It is illegal. It's illegal because she's anonymous. It is illegal. It's illegal to do that. Point blank, period. It is illegal. That has been ruled by a federal judge. Are you out your mind? Are you out of your mind? That have been ruled by a federal judge. No, TMZ's not one of them. A federal judge has ruled that you cannot out this girl's name. And them people online doing it. I try to tell y'all this. Straight up. That's what they call you're doxing a federal witness. You're doxing a federal witness. Point blank, period. And you can, and anybody, content creators and commenters can also be prosecuted because of that. If you dox a federal witness, they can find out what your information is, your IP address, all that stuff, and go get you. They just said it right now. They said that they finding the contact information right now on these people. It's illegal. It's illegal to do it. Right? It's illegal to do it. Let me see something. Let me see. I'm going to see how serious it is. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm about to see how serious it is. Hold on. Because I can tell you right now. Hold on. I can tell you right now. Yep. They already went after the big dogs. Yep. I know it's serious now. Because they made one of the big dogs take it down. I just see it right now. They made him, that lawyers hit him up. They made him take that down. The lawyers hit him up. Yep. Them lawyers hit him up. Them lawyers is finding all these people, yo. They finding all these people. Period. I'm telling y'all this. And you cannot say it. It is illegal. I'm telling everybody. It's not just for content creators. It's for everybody. It's illegal. Don't y'all know that? Excuse me, sir. It is. It's been ordered by a federal judge, Janet Jackass. I know one of the most powerful people in the world right now that got it taken down. One of the most powerful people in the world had a post up, got it yanked down. I just saw it. They coming after everybody. Nope. And it's not a girl I'm talking about. It's a dude that did it. It was a dude that did it. Somebody says, Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna tell you what else they said. They says, do you have evidence of these people in the courtroom or in the overflow room? They says, if we found that out, we would ask for them to be banned from the courtroom or the overflow room. The judge says, make an ex parte file and I ask the marshals to investigate. Lord have mercy. They say if someone published her license, it will violate your order. The judge says, send me what you can. I'll consider it even over the break. Man. Yeah, bro. They going after it, bro. They going after him right now. They going after them legally. Legally. Right? Legally, they going after it. Let me check somebody else I know that was doing. Let me see another big dog I was seeing that was doing it. They about to pack these dudes up. Hold on, let me see. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. What? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to find out, did they find them? Hold on, y'all. Trying to find out, did they find them? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Man, what the hell? Hold on, man. What the hell? Oh, okay. All right, cool. No problem. All right. Um, yeah, I think they took down hey, y'all, I think they took down a couple of these people's, what you call it, yo? Let me see. I think they took down a couple of these people's networks. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, man. Yeah, they coming after people, man. Yep. Let me see something, you guys. Yep. All right. Yeah, they going after him, you guys. Right now, the judge is working on an order. Shout out to Diana Branch. The judge is working on an order right now. They're going after all these people legally. They're going after people, y'all. They're going after people legally, man. They've already went after a big celebrity. I'm not gonna say who it is, but they're going after people, yo. They not playing, man. They going after people. They already made one of the big dogs, that legal team, man, not joking, no game. Not playing no game. That legal team, I know right now 2 people that they hit up legally. I've already asked. 2 people. 2 people they've hit up legally. The legal teams have hit up because you had a federal judge rule about that. When a federal judge rules about that, that's the law. Yep. I'm not gonna say no names on this channel, but I just saw it. I got confirmation too. You know what I mean? I got confirmation too. And then they said one of them's gonna get sued big time. One of them's gonna get sued big time. So yeah, I'm telling y'all this, man. It's a bad situation right now, bro. Yeah, what up, y'all? Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, he moved. All right, cool. Yeah, y'all. They already got a couple people, man. Damn. They got a couple people, y'all. I'll be damned. Already, I had 2 people tell me that a lawyer went after them already, man. That's crazy, man. The lawyers went after them already, bro. I had 2 people just tell me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man. They had two people that just hit me up, you guys, and said that they were contacted by the legal teams. They're not playing. Man. Yeah, the other one, you guys, man, bro, man, shit is all bad, man. Shit is all bad, bro. People got to remember when a federal judge rule on something, it's real. You know? So they about to go back into the courtroom, you guys. Yeah, yeah, they sending out letters now, bro. Damn. Oh yeah, they doing a whole thing now. They doing a whole rundown now, and they record this stuff. Yep. They going. The judge gonna end up banning them YouTube. I'm telling you, these people crazy as hell. They crazy as hell, man. People ain't got no common sense. No common sense. Crazy work, man. Hold on, y'all. Y'all don't understand. When a federal judge rules on something, bro, he ain't playing. That's a federal judge, bro. That's damn near law. Like that's why I don't think people understand that they can get arrested off that. Like doxing is illegal. You can get arrested off doxing. That's illegal, dog. Hold on one second, y'all. They investigating right now. So, all right.
Diddy a wild dude if he was moving like that. Well, that's not only that. Even with the, I think his name, the Dante Nash, one of the stylists, he testified too, brother. That Dante Nash testified, and he was one of the stylists, and he was talking about how All of them say how Diddy beat Cassie. He even jumped on Diddy's back, him and that girl Mia, to stop Diddy from beating Cassie. You understand? So at least he was one of the individuals you're trying to stop. And he's made the testimony that he didn't even want to come. They had to subpoena him to come because he had love for Diddy. But he got on the stand and he told his truth. He told what he saw, what he heard, and what he did. And he tied all that stuff up that people were saying Cassie was jealous and Cassie did this and Cassie did that. No. Diddy was coming after her. And he made that clear to the jury that Diddy was coming after her. It was a lot of situations where Cassie was running from him. And he would use staff to try to find her, then go get her. It was times when Cassie didn't even want to go to the freak off. No means no. It was no telling him no. He would tell her, yo, I already spent this money. So you gonna do it. And this is the story that Deontay Nash was telling. And this is a dude who had love for Diddy, was calling Diddy. Even after him and Cassie broke up and Andre Harrell died, he called him for that. Then who else died? Somebody else died, and he called him on that. He was staying in touch with Diddy. Tell him, yo, if you need anything, let me know, brother. Diddy was upset with him. Diddy said, yo, bro, that was foul. You should have told me that she was effing the trainer. And that was Cassie's husband. You understand? You should have told him. So, you know, Diddy felt some kind of way with him on that one. But this dude, he was very convincing to the jury, and he was placing people like D-Rock, I think D-Rock and Paul, in situations whereas that they were using their protection status of Diddy to try to force people or bring people into those type of situations that were unlawful. And that's the freak-offs. That was buying drugs and holding the drugs and things like that. And that's what's threatening people's lives and stuff. Having people terrified of them. And people got to understand, D-Rock wasn't nothing to play with. Everybody know about the Hot 97 situation where him and Nori and them got into a shootout, and the police found 65 rounds. 65 rounds, bro. Out there in front of Hot 97. They used to call it Shot 97. You know what I'm saying? Because all that situation, all that shit that happened out there. So now, you know what I'm saying? They know D-Rock was nothing to play with. And so they were scared. They was terrified. All of them.
So this guy, Deontay Nash, he knew that Cassie was sleeping with the trainer that Diddy hired.
He knew of the relationship, and they didn't get into it or when he found out or when did he knew. No, but he was close to Cassie. And he just made the statement that Diddy was upset with him and say, brother, you could have told me that she was effing the trainer. Because, you know, at the same time that he was paying the trainer to train her, she messed with him, allegedly. But she was through with him. But he was still paying a trainer. Whether it was to train him, Cassie, or whoever, he was still on the payroll.
Damn, and you don't think that's a little messed up?
How's it messed up? So, as a man, he could sleep with Gina, Young Miami, Kim Porter, another chick, whoever the F he want to, and then Cassie supposed to wait on him? Cassie don't supposed to do nothing, wait on his ass whoopings and his freak-offs? That's all you saying that she's supposed to be good for, brother? How is that messed up? For you young folks, the grannies used to tell us what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You understand? You know what I'm saying? If a man could do it, a woman could do it. So she found her solitude in the trainer. Evidently, he was something positive for her because they went on and got married and they working on their third child, I think. Still getting paid from Diddy. Still spending Diddy money. Good for him. That's what I say. He still spend, like I said, bro, they still spending Diddy money, man. And that's because the stuff that he did, bro. He was doing things like, and this was, I forgot to say this, man, but I want to bring this up to you. Deontay Nash told the jury about Puff threatening Cassie. Like, they was driving off. They was about to drive off. You understand? Leave. And they had the car, the truck, whatever, stop. And he told Cassie that he was going to release the porn tapes that he had of her to the internet. Now, he was taking Cassie's phone and shooting her doing a porn, and he wasn't in it. He was doing shit like that, taking her phone, shooting the porn, her doing the porn with the dude, and she wasn't in it, and then taking it and transferring over to whatever, however y'all do that, copy, paste, whatever, or file this, file that. He was doing that, so he had all the tapes of her, and then told her that he gonna send a copy to her mama's job, to her mama, and her mama's job. Your brother is a bitch ass, a band, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna release this to the internet. And Deontay Nash let the jury know that Puff threatened her like that to keep her under siege to do the freak offs and stuff like that, even though she didn't want to anymore.
How much damage do you think his testimony did to Diddy case?
I think because Deontay Nash, first, he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to come. He had to be subpoenaed. And that he was saying how much he still was cool and cared for Diddy, that he cared for Diddy, that his testimony at that point in time was probably one of the most damaging because he had no malice or no problem with Diddy. He just got in there and told his truth and told what he saw and told what he had. And then when the defense tried to go at him, they couldn't break him on nothing. So him showing where the RICO come in at by the threats, by the criminal enterprise, holding things over, using bodyguards, using other people, paying stuff with the bad boy money. That was a damaging testimony. I think his was probably, at this time, was probably one of the most damaging that I heard at that point.
Man. So Big Gene talking about it all, you guys, in that situation. And also, you guys, salute to everybody that's tapped in. Damn, man. They just got a bad news, you guys. So the judge has just said in a response letter requesting, hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. My bad. That's not right. My bad. The judge says, it says, this after it was said that nothing in the order could have a chilling effect on the media. More should be said on this. They're back. The judge says, all rise. Say nothing about any ex parte submission, nothing in docket despite the below. What the hell? What is going on? What the hell is going on? Hold on, y'all don't quite understand what's going on. Hold on. They're back. Man. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. What? Mm. They sent photos of drugs that was sent from the girl to Cassie. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna come back to that. All right. So the government, they put another piece of evidence on the board, you guys, in front of all the jurors. And they say, "What is this?" She said, "A note on my notes." The government says, "What were you writing what you felt at this time?" She says, "Yes. I wrote, you lied straight to my face. You used me for a hotel night before your trip." Wow. And you guys know, if you guys have an iPhone and you use your notes, your iPhone automatically saves dates for notes. Automatically. You understand? So when you save notes, it'll automatically log and save the date and the time of the notes you put the notes. Right? So what they did is that she's now showing those notes from that cloud, from that day and that time. And she wrote in her notes, in her iPhone, I guess it was, that you lied straight to my face to use me for a hotel night before your trip. Yeah, bro. It's bad, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I got a feeling they're gonna end with a bang today, y'all. I got that feeling, man. Let's see. They said that she's. I mean, they showing it. Also, it says when you took a break from Diddy, where did you go? She said to France. Diddy started texting me again and again. Paris, Paris, Paris. How did it make you feel? She said that he cared, but I knew I had to stay strong. I went away for 5 days, she said. Man. All right, you guys. It goes on. Let's see what she say. So, all right. Let me see.
And for me, being as petty I can be sometimes, I want to just see his face. I want to see him in that circumstance, in that situation. I've seen it before with the Sean and the Wolf trial with them when Sean got locked up. But I knew he wasn't going to jail then because they had set it up, for Sean to take the fall. You know what I mean? So, but this particular thing is all him. Everything that he always done to people, got away with it. It just came back and it's hitting them in a crazy way to see him right there. The government is about to take everything. People don't understand the RICO, and they don't understand the racketeering and the criminal enterprise, all that set up to take everything that he's gained, everything that he owns. So what they're doing is now they're putting it together, the racketeering part of it, because now they're using Cone Global and Bad Boy Entertainment. They saying that's one and the same. You know what I'm saying? And when they do that, bro, that and they find that that's racketeering, that he used people in his company, you know, to do all these sexual acts, deeds, and stuff like that, paying the prostitutes and everything like that. And they proved that, which they doing a hell of a job, a great job in proving that. I had to see, bro. I didn't want nobody to tell me. I didn't want to get it from no YouTuber. I didn't want to get it from no news. I wanted to be right there to hear the testimony of some of those people.
Hold on, y'all. We good now. My bad. Hold on, y'all. All right. So this happens, y'all. Now, uh, she said she had went to France for 5 days. She said that Diddy was adamant that they should see each other. She says that she missed him too. The government said, why did you miss him? She said, because I love him. Soon we were planning to go to Turks and Caicos. I'd go to Miami first. The government said, what did Diddy write you? He said, a night of debauchery, then to the beach. She said, I said, no. We have to reconnect. He said, cool. She said, did that turn out to be true? Says the government. She says, nope. The government says, what did you do in Miami? She says, we bickered about Paris. He said his girl can't just up and leave like that. The government said, what photo is this? She said, this is a photo of our dinner. The government says, then what? She says, he took a pill and we went to a hotel. We were watching corn, X-rated videos. And Diddy says, do you want Don? The government said, what did you say? She said, I said yes. The government said, why? She said, I was just used to it. Then we went to Turks. Man, these girls crazy, man. Bro, to try to tell y'all, this is why you don't never sell your soul. I've said this 1,000 times to people, bro. This has ruined women. Absolutely ruined this woman's life. Her decisions. Straight up. Straight up. Her decisions have ruined her life. Straight like that. So, damn. I'll be damned, bro. Man, that nigga Diddy had these girls hooked, nigga. Oh. Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, bro. These people taking drugs, popping pills, going back and forth, man. Their whole lifestyle was crazy. This woman don't slept with over goddamn it's probably about 2,000 men. Imagine doing that. Let me do the math, y'all. Hold on. So she was saying it was like 3 men a night sometimes. And they're doing this 4 times a week. So let me see this. Let me get this right, y'all. So if we do, let me get this right to everybody. So 4 times 3 is what? 12, right? 12, right? That's 4 times 3, right? Everybody in the chat room, how many weeks are in a year? Somebody tell me in the chat room how many weeks are in a year. How many weeks are in a year? Somebody got to tell me in the chat room. Is 52 weeks in a year? 52 weeks in a year. All right, let's go 50 weeks then. Or no, let's go 48. Maybe they took off 4 weeks. Let's go 48 weeks. God, now let's go 3 years, y'all. Let's go 3 years. Damn! No, 4 years. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Man, this woman slept with damn near over 2,300 men. Because she was with Diddy for 4 years. She said she was doing this all the time on a rotation. God. Yo. That's crazy work, bro. Man. 2,304 to be exact in my calculator. Damn. For a 4-year stretch. Dog. Man. Unbelievable stuff, you guys. Crazy work, y'all. Wow, man. So then they say, and in Turks and Caicos, she said Paul came in. The government said, what happened? She says, I'm back in the outfit. I'm going to try to do another round. It was really painful. I couldn't have sex. Government said, why not? She said, I was extremely sore at this point. Diddy tried to lube me up. Man, this nigga tried to put oil all over this girl. Man, bro. They were taking people overseas, bro. That's where you got the international trafficking from. They're going to have all these international hotels, people from the international hotel, receipts at the international hotel, probably flights to show flight records. Yeah, he's done, bro. He's done. And let me tell y'all something. He's been charged with 2 counts of that. So if he's hit with 2 counts of that, and he's found guilty just 2 counts of the prostitution. The judge can give Diddy 20 years for that. Transportation of prostitution. The judge can give him 20 total years for that. 10 years for each charge and make him serve consecutively. Man. Yeah, he can get 20 years because he got 2 charges on the transportation of prostitution. And that's up to a 10-year sentence for each charge. And the judge can stack the charges. I mean, make them consecutive. He can make Diddy serve 2 consecutive 10-year sentences, and there ain't really much Diddy can be able to do about it. She said that Diddy, she said she was extremely sore. She said her coochie was sore. And Diddy was lubing her up. He didn't care. He was pouring baby oil all over. She said that Diddy said, "You can't take any more cock." She says, I threw the bracelet and said, she said she threw her bracelet and said, "You only brought me here to suck cock for you?" I was talking then. She said she sat on the steps of the villa. So she said she snapped on Diddy when Diddy asked her, "You can't take no more cock?" She says, I threw the bracelet and said, "You only brought me here to suck cock for you?" She said, I was talking, then sat on the steps of the villa. The governor said, "Did Diddy talk?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "How can you make me look like that in front of Paul?" Damn, that nigga was worried about the man. Boy, that nigga Diddy is flaming, nigga. He worried about the man. Bro, that nigga Diddy is a menace, nigga. Menace to society. All right? Menace to society. Oh. Man, oh man, oh man. Hey, yo, bro, this nigga Diddy didn't care about this girl at all, bro. Bro, this is classic selling your soul. Man. Bro, man, dog. I don't look at no girls that dated Diddy the same no more. I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. No girls that was ever on the that we knew that dated Diddy, I don't look at none of them the same ever again. Ever again, bro. I don't. Cause ain't no way that he was doing all this with this one chick and he wasn't doing it with all the other ones. Ain't no way. And then you had one girl on the record say, "I am a whore." See, when you got people saying that, bro, I'm just trying to tell you this. Absolutely disgusting. So she says that Diddy got on her, snapped on her, and said, "How you gonna make me look like that in front of my man?" And then she says, Diddy told her to apologize to the man. She says, he says, "I messaged him and said I was sorry how I acted. That I was really glad he came out to see me." The government said, "Who told you to do that?" She said, "Diddy told me to." Damn. That nigga Diddy made her apologize. Damn, dog. Bro, this nigga Diddy is a savage, my nigga. Savage. Sell your soul, man. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, they going deep today. Yeah, they're not gonna finish with her today. The government's smart. They're gonna finish with her next week. She got 5 days on the stand. You know, Diddy's defense team, they're gonna have a long recross examination of her. They're gonna be going hard on her. Man. Charles Wish says, what about Mike Jeffries? What do you mean Mark Jeffries? His name is Mike Jeffries. You said CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. You said same charges that magically disappeared thanks to the Diddy allegations. No, they didn't disappear. We talked about it. The problem is you just didn't watch the video. I can't help if you don't watch those videos, sir. We just talked about Mike Jeffries the other day. Maybe you missed the video. We talked about it, sir. You just didn't watch the video, sir. I can't help that a lot of you guys don't want to watch the video, sir. But we just talked about that weirdo the other day, sir. And stop trying to deflect, nigga. We talking about Sean Diddy Combs' punk ass. We not doing no deflection tactics over here. We talking about Diddy, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want to hold Diddy accountable? Guess what? We holding Diddy accountable, sir. We not playing no deflection tactics over here. Period. Period. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Man. Oh my God. Diddy showed that dude more respect than he showed this girl. And that's why you have the international trafficking. Hold on, you guys. Man. All right. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what she said. Damn, they ain't said nothing. All right, you guys. So the government says, what did you write to Sly? She says if he could some to Turks. If he could what? If he could do something to Turks. They said Turks and Caicos. She said, I told him he needed a passport and a vacation. The government said, what did Sly respond? She says, he said, I'm willing, but I don't have a vaccination card. The government says, why did you do this? She says, to make it up to Diddy. Man, this girl felt bad for this nigga Diddy. So she gonna call up another nigga and say, can you come out here? Bro, these girls gave their heart, mind, and soul to the devil. And I told you guys, that is why you have to put responsibility on the woman too. This woman clearly sold her soul to the devil. And she don't get no pass for that. That is why she is a co-conspirator. Oh yeah. Damn. All right, hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Man, you talking about selling your soul for money. Lord have mercy. Crazy work. The government says, why did you write this way to Sly and Paul? She said, I wanted them to feel good, like they were not being used. The government said, why? She said, I just do. The government says, what was the love contract in March of 2023? So Diddy gave this girl a love contract. Love, love, baby. Love. Love is Diddy, baby. It's Sean Combs. It's Puff. It's love. You think of Puff, you think of Mitch. Uh, uh, uh. It's Puff, 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 Puff. Man, bro. Crazy work. Man, bro. And so now they say, oh, my bad. Hold on, that's not it. They say, he started paying your rent? She said, yes. They say, who is paying your rent now? She said, Diddy still paying her rent. Lord Jesus. Diddy did not know this girl was coming. Diddy is still paying her rent now? What the F? Whoa. Diddy's paying her rent right now? God, dog. What? Man. Man. She have a love contract with Diddy. Diddy's paying her rent right now because they have a contract together. Oh my God. This nigga Diddy's done. He's done. He's done. Do y'all not understand what I just said to y'all? This girl signed a love contract with Diddy in 2023. Diddy is paying her rent right now because of that contract. What the F? What? The government says, what else is Diddy paying for? She said he paying for my teeth. What? The government said, what do you mean? She said, Diddy didn't like my teeth. I got new veneers. He also paid to furnish the house. My allowances he gave me didn't do it. I used 3 credit cards. Oh my God. Oh my God. She got a contract with this nigga? What? Wow. Wow. Oh my God. This is crazy work, man. Wow, bro. What? Man, bro. That's crazy. This nigga Diddy, man. Man, I told y'all, man, the girls sold they soul, man, to the devil, man. Damn. Man, bro. Wow, bro. Man, this nigga did it, man. Damn. That nigga Diddy paying her rent right now, y'all. That's crazy. He paying your rent right now? Damn. Boy, I told y'all the love of money is the root of all evil. Dog. Man, I told y'all this. I told y'all. They control you with that money. She sold her soul. I told y'all. Man, that nigga Diddy is paying her rent. They got a contract, nigga. That nigga paying her rent right now. God, dog, because they got a contract. Oh my God, bro. Damn. I'll be damned. That nigga Diddy had a full-time hoe. Man. Told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Everybody get mad at me. I told y'all. They sold to the devil. Man, bro. And Diddy was still paying her rent because he didn't want her to testify against him. That nigga Diddy a cold-blooded motherfucker. Diddy's a cold-blooded mofo. Diddy was paying her rent up until now because he did not want that girl to testify against him. That's why he didn't cut her off. Man, dog. And the government is showing that she got everything to lose by testifying against Diddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. And you know what I want. What? Man. This is unbelievable work, bro. Bro, crazy work, bro. Damn. Damn. You can't get around this, dog. Damn, bro. Damn. Man, dog. Wow, yo. Unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff. Man, bro. This is crazy work, man. Crazy work, you guys. Man. Man. Unbelievable stuff, you guys. Unbelievable, man. Crazy work. Bro, I can't. I'm leaning back into my seat, y'all. Wow. We going to 5 today. Man, dog. What the hell? She said, I promised Diddy an all-star party. The government said, what's that? She said, I will bring the top 3 guys all in the same night. The government says, why? She says, I was with my lover and he liked that. I told him I have to be awake at 8 a.m. on Sunday. I said the last time I got sick. Man, this is a nasty, filthy, man, bro. Filthy. Lord have mercy. The government said this first text. She said he felt hesitation from me about the All-Star party. He asked, does your coochie hurt? You're not being straight with me. The government says the second, a minute later, he quoted my text asking for help with more furniture for the house. Man, this girl right here, man. I told y'all, sold. She sold her soul. And that girl came here and get mad at me when I told you this today, early today, and the other day. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. But y'all didn't want to listen to me. She sold her soul, man. I told y'all. She sold her soul. To all y'all ladies. She didn't want to go get it the hard way. She allowed herself, I'm telling you this right now, and she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. She really didn't want to do it, but she did it for the love of him taking care of her. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. I told y'all this. Yep. And all these ladies came here and got mad at me when I said that. Go back and listen. Oh, Tiki, you don't know what you know. No, I know the hell I'm talking about. That's why I told y'all. The woman sold it. Diddy's a piece of trailer park trash. But these women, they sold. And this is what happens when you sell your soul to be in that type of circle, to be in that type of to be in that type of situation, you give yourself up. You give up all of your respectability. This woman was out here busting it open because she knew that Diddy wasn't gonna pay for her shit no more. So Diddy used his money and his power to basically say, look, Trick, you wanna live this life? Hey, I'll cut this shit off. You don't, you know what I'm saying? And then did a contract with the girl. And Diddy is a dumbass nigga. He paying the girl right now because Diddy do not want her to testify against him. So that's why he couldn't just stop paying her bills. Because if he knows, listen, let me break this down for y'all. They got caught together. She is a victim and she is a co-conspirator. She got offered a plea deal. Like I told y'all, she got offered a deal to testify against Diddy. Because the truth is, Diddy did sex traffic these women. But the other part is that Diddy sex trafficked women he cared about him, but he didn't care about them. And that's the part they're showing y'all, that Diddy did not care about these hoes. That's the part they're showing y'all. They showed y'all that because how he treated Cassie versus how he treated, Kim, I guess. Now they showing y'all this right here for the. See, he had no real love connection with them. The girls loved him, but he didn't have no love for them. Diddy was really living by the. He ain't love them hoes. That's the truth. So the government says here, Diddy writes, Rico is ready. Who was that? She says maybe the man named Michael. Or wait, maybe it was a role play and Sean and Diddy was Rico. The government says, you don't know? He says, I don't know. Is that Rico from the movie? Paid in Full? Is that Rico from Paid in Full? Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the freak? Rico from Paid. Do y'all not know Rico from Paid in Full? Hold on, y'all. Oh. God, dog. Man. Man, crazy work, man. Damn. Unfreaking believable, man. Rico from Paid in Full. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. What the hell? What in the blue hell? And Rico was tearing it up and Paid in Full. Oh my God. Wasn't Rico from Harlem, y'all? And Paid in Full? Damn. Damn. That nigga Rico was from Harlem, from Paid in Full. Hold on, man. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Oh shit. Bro, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Rico was getting it in. Remember when Rico was getting them crazy back shots and paid in full? Oh my God. Unbelievable stuff, man. I'll be damned. Oh my God. Oh man, bro. You can't make this up, y'all. That's Rico from Paid in Full, man. You can't make this up. And Diddy raps about this in his song. Diddy got a whole album called MMM, Money Making Mitch. Oh my God, bro. Diddy got a whole album called Money Making Mitch. You think of us, you think of Mitch. Oh my God, man. Diddy, and you know who played that character? Do y'all not know who played that character? Y'all not know who played Rico? Rico was at that joint giving that joint back shots. Remember how Rico was getting the joint in the movie? Like, yeah. Hey, yo, this is crazy. Crazy work. So mean and vicious. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Crazy work, man. Damn, dog. Wow. Wow, bro. Man. What the F? Bro, this is crazy work, bro. Man. And Rico was from Harlem. Damn. And Diddy got the whole album, Money Making Mitch. Damn. The government says, why did you send Diddy a photo of pink toilet paper? She says to show that my period was about to come down, that I needed a night off. Let's postpone. And the government said, what did he write back? She says that you're getting your hair done for nothing. I'm done. Damn, bro. Crazy, bro. Oh my God, bro. What the Remember, Rico's character, he was like the dude, he was loving to get it in with the lady. Yo, Rico was like, bro, Rico was getting it in and Paid in Full. If you guys don't remember, go back and watch Paid in Full. That's all you gotta do is go back and watch Paid in Full. That's crazy, bro. So, yo, kill. Damn. And again, Diddy got the album Money Making Mitch. Wow, yo. That's crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. Said Diddy told the girl, you get your hair done for nothing. Wow. It all makes sense now, y'all. Diddy was paying this girl's rent still because Diddy knew if he stopped paying her rent. Remember, she got arrested when her and Diddy got arrested together. Remember that. I told y'all that. Everybody thought I was capping. Her and Diddy got arrested together. So Diddy probably didn't know whether she was going to snitch or not because he couldn't talk to her. He didn't know who was who because they kept the indictment sealed. So Diddy couldn't stop paying her rent all of a sudden because he didn't want her to flip on him. Oh, shit. So he was still paying her rent all the way up until now because now remember, number 3 isn't testifying. Everybody was thinking that, why is number 3 not testifying? Did she somehow get some money? Well, number 2, she ain't gonna have her rent paid no more after the day. She gonna have to go get a job after the day. Man. She gonna have to get a 9 to 5 after the day. Dog. 9 to 5 after the day. Man, bro. Unbelievably crazy work. Man, bro. Oh. So, this is crazy work, bro. The government says, what did you mean? The government says, movie night was not on my mind. What was that? She says, we would not have an entertainer. We just watch our own movies of the hotel nights. We called it movie night. That's crazy. So they'll make videos and watch them shits and call it a movie night. This nigga Diddy is crazy, bro. Bro, Diddy crazy, man. Wow, yo. They going all the way today. Damn, dog. Man, crazy work, y'all. And like I said, that woman sold her soul, man. Can't nobody else tell me otherwise, yo. Nobody else can tell me otherwise, dog. Oh, snaps. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Oh, shucks. My bad, y'all. I've been on here for almost crazy work. Hold on 1 second, guys. So the government say, what did you write? She says, I wrote, why do you talk about the father of my child? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She wrote, why do you talk about the father of my child? All because you don't get your way one night and bust a nut? Oh, my God. The government says, what did he say back in his voice message? And they played the voice message, and Diddy's voice message said, I don't have time, baby girl. Oh, everything makes sense. Oh, I can't say no names. Oh, my God. Everybody tried to put it on. I ain't saying nothing. Y'all need to be quiet in the comment section. Be quiet in the comment section. Everybody tried to put it on one person. Oh, no. Oh, no. The government said, what did you write? She said, I wrote, why do you talk about the father of my child? All because you don't get your way one night and bust a nut? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Oh my God. Oh man, bro. This shit real, bro. It's real now, y'all. It's real now. Oh, shucks. It's real now. If you ain't think it was real before, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Bro, that shit don't rock the internet, bro. That shit don't rock the internet, y'all. Oh, this is about to get crazy, bro. Oh my God. I'll be damned. Man, what in the blue hell? Diddy says, I don't have time, baby girl. You need to get on your job. Oh, Diddy told her to get on her job. Oh my God. Diddy's done, bro. Diddy is done. Diddy is done. Diddy told her in the voice message, I ain't got time, baby girl. You need to get on your job. Get on your job. It's over with, bro. He's showing you right now. The government says, how do you interpret that? She said, making sure he's happy, including these nights. The government said, how do you respond? That he always brought up paying for the house. The government said, how did he respond? They said that he always brought up paying for the house. I felt like I don't know this guilt trip. Oh my good God. Oh my God. Wow. If they got Diddy bringing up paying for the crib, he's done. Because that's going to show all the coercion right there. Even though that chick is a gold digging, and she is an absolute co-conspirator in my opinion. She's a victim, but she's damn sure a co-conspirator. Just like I told y'all about Cassie, but y'all didn't want to listen. Diddy did them hoes dirty, but them girls did themselves dirty too. They sold out. They sold out. I told y'all, them girls sold out, man. They sold out. They sold. And once you sell your soul, they sold. They sold, bro. Any man that went and kissed any of these girls, bro, man, bro, you know how you gotta feel, bro, after hearing all this stuff? And they're not even gonna finish with her today. Think about that, y'all. They not even gonna finish with her today. I'll be damn, bro. And I told people, everybody's getting mad at me. Y'all was all getting mad at me in the comments when I was telling y'all all this last time since I've been on here. I said, look, man, you know what I'm saying? These girls sold they soul. I told y'all this. Y'all got mad at me. Y'all ladies come here, oh, Tiki, you talking about? You know what you're talking about? Yeah, I do. The hell you talking about? You put yourself in that industry. You put yourself in those circles and those groups. That's the epitome of selling your soul. Because I asked y'all, would you do the same thing? Y'all say, nope. Okay, then. Case closed. You made my point. You made my point. Yeah, she was arrested. I'm going to tell you how I know she was arrested. She was arrested because Diddy's still paying her rent. Diddy just didn't know because they sealed them indictments. So Diddy didn't know. And Diddy could not stop just paying for her. He probably wanted to keep paying for her so she wouldn't testify against him. Why you think the other girl didn't show up? It's all getting exposed. The government know exactly what they doing. The government played this thing perfectly. They know exactly what they doing. Them asking her that question and her saying that nigga still paying her rent right now, case closed. See, Diddy was probably holding out hope that she wouldn't testify in the end, that she would do the same thing that victim number 3 did. Bro, which is not testify. Bro, man, this shit is easy. Wow, bro. The defense is quiet because they ain't got nothing to say. That nigga still paying her rent. What you gonna say to tapes? What you gonna say to recordings? What you gonna say when they played the video in court of the freak off? Come on now. I hope y'all, there's gonna be a whole lot of accountability around here. That I guarantee. Oh my God. Oh my God. Man. Hold on, y'all. Wow. Wow. Hey, y'all. I'm going on live on my other stream. Come to my other stream right damn now. I'm going to put a link at the top of the comment section. We going in right damn now. This thing have gotten crazy, y'all. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this right now. I'm going to put a link in the chat room right now. We are going live right now, you guys. We're going live on my other. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We going live on my other stream right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to put a link in the chat room now. You do not want to miss this video. All right. I'm going to put this link up here. Everybody, y'all click that link that's in the chat room right now. I'm going to pin it at the top of the chat. There it go right there. Let me pin this at the top of the chat for y'all. It says we live here now. Do not miss this stream. I'm finna go in. I'm finna go in. I'm finna go in. You do not want to miss this stream. There go the link right there.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch.